So all right. So I guess we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk. We're gonna move and talk to Ronnie TV now. What's going on, Ronnie TV?
Nothing much, nothing much. So, like I said, like you told me, you announced my top pick for TV series. Like you said, it's Top Boy. Top Boy, I believe people already watched that, but what is it? It's a crime drama, and it was writing by Irish novelist Roman Bennett. So, who's the main character? It's Duchesne, Sully. So these two, main characters. They also they're and in real life. It's Ashley Walters. That's Duchesne, and Sully. It's Kane Robinson. So most likely they are in a neighborhood. They control. If I could put that in terms of North American, it's they control some towers. So they control some HLM, or I would say the non-profit
Project.
some project, yeah,
Some
they're controlling
projects.
the project. So
Projects, man.
project in London they call Ake in London. So most likely there's a rise and the fall. Sometimes they stole their stash. They have to also be together with another you know, big boss so you could get the supply. Sometimes they stole the supply. We have three major episodes. Don't forget, I have to tell you also the Channel 4 in UK had previously released a show. It started from, they released that, but they dropped that in 2014. Guess what? Because of Drake, I guess Drake were following the show.
Big influence. Yeah.
Netflix started to say, "Hey, let's go ahead." And the good news, they were going to have a season 4. I don't want to say the date, but season 4, 2021.
Ronnie TV. I need a spoiler alert. Top Boys is one of my favorite shows. And
I forgot.
hold on. I got a question for you. At the end of season 3, Jamie got arrested, got set up by Duchesne. What can you tell us about season 4? What's going to happen? Is Jamie's going to stay in jail, or he's going to work for Jamie, but he's going to work for Duchesne? What's going to happen?
The good questions. But let me enlighten you also. Jamie, the real name is Michael Ward, so he's a Jamaican. I'm not a writer. I'm not the script writer, but I could tell you, I feel like for me, he was a good guy for me, because he's taking care of his little brothers. But I think me in the show, he's gonna come back, maybe try to, work for him for a bit and get his own crew, because it's all about being his own boss.
Yeah,
Because I
but
think
he got set up with the videos. Like, he got set up. So it's either the lawyer gives the tape, or he doesn't want to work for Jamie, or he spend his life in jail. So he's in a dilemma right now. Like, he's going to have to work for the competition, basically.
yeah, he's got to work with him and then get released. And then when he's outside, now you could fight. You could have a better fight. So this is Michael Ward. So he was award also of the BAFTA award also at the UK for acting. So he's something is coming up. He's a kid who's coming up. So those two major actors, they are also in the hip hop scene, the grime scene. They call it. Grime scene is genre of hip hop, jungle, and garage music. So it's a crime drama. A lot of people selling drugs in the projects. I'm not trying to tell you it's. I'm putting a focus on that. I like that, but for me, it's like the trouble and regulation, and hopefully they're gonna get out of that. Invest in better stuff to get out of the project.
But
My second,
Ronnie TV, sex, money, and violence sell. So it makes sense to do a show around those things.
but I don't want to thank people because I want to just to tell you my 3 topic is also about crime drama. Except the last one. So my second one is it's called the Queen of the Queen of the South. So it's with Teresa Mendoza. So the Queen of the South. It's also a movie. I mean, crime drama also. It's a crime drama, and it's they wrote that by it's two one Canadian. I forgot the name of the Canadian, but I have to give that to you fast. It was it's first of all it was from the real character, a woman named Aguilera. She was arrested in 2007. So her name was she was the Queen of the Pacific. So they made that TV series, uh, you know, for her, just like to it's just like to how could I say that too? It's a real story. So the Queen of Pacific, it's a real
Mhm.
woman. So the Queen of the
Is she
South,
still alive? She's still alive, Ronnie TV?
yeah, she's still alive. She was born in
Yeah.
she's born in California. She's American, but now she lives in Mexico. To come back to the Queen of the South, the Queen of the South, the story is it's taking place in Sinaloa. Sinaloa, it's a state in Mexico. So the Queen of the South, Teresa Mendoza, she escaped. Her boyfriend used to, be employed by the cartel. She used to be a pilot. He used to be a pilot, so he got killed. Supposedly, I don't want to spoil the. Anyway, it shows he got killed, and before getting killed, the husband gave a book. That book have all the names, all the distributor, all the contact of
Hey, Ronnie TV, is it your phone ringing?
yeah. People calling me to. I told them, hey, they thought
You're gonna be
I
live.
could.
You're gonna be live. They're calling you.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
call me. They thought I could answer some phone calls, but maybe in another show we could answer some phone calls. But we can't do that right now. That's why I didn't answer. I'm sorry for those one who were trying to call me. So to come back, like Teresa Mendoza, a boyfriend gave her a book with all the names and all the routes, all the distributors. So she's saying the boyfriend said, "Hey, maybe if I got killed, that book could save your life." So she wants to get out to Sinaloa, to Mexico. She getting into trying to escape to Texas, but in Texas somebody's waiting for her. So it's another boss lady. It's called her name is Camelia. Camelia. She works for Camelia, and Camelia like her, and and hopefully they together. They're working. She's doing a mule. She's giving drugs, distributing drugs. But in the meantime, the husband know because the husband also Camila husband, he's the governor of Sinaloa. So basically, the husband wants Teresa Mendoza, the Queen of the South, to come back. So to answer because he needs the book, and he needs to kill her. So she could not talk and to reveal any of that
Okay,
business.
so she has a ledger with all the
She has a
names
lecture. Yeah,
of all the buyers.
that's
Oh,
correct.
that's
So, but she's saying the boss, the governor, is saying, okay, uh, keep her on the leash, keep her on the leash, and make sure we're gonna send her back in to kill her. So make her. So she's aware of that plot, trying to. She knows she's gonna get killed, but she got also find some acquaintance, some other, you know, conciliary. I could say that other people who wants to help her to get out because she had the book, she had the distributor. She went on her own way. There was the fight. So that's the fight now to take control. Like I said, crime drama, selling drugs. It's like up and down. So she sometimes they stole their stash. The police
okay.
come. Police steal their stash. So she's most at the end of the movie. she's still fighting for to gain control of the route, to gain control of the pricing, because if you get control of the route, you get control of the pricing, and you get control of the quality of the product also. uh, I don't want to spoil the show, but it's, for me, like I said, wow, a woman in control of that big empire, that big
Okay.
state of mind. It's like we don't
Okay.
see. I don't see any woman, but don't forget that movie was on base of a true story.
Okay.
Is it a TV series or a movie?
It's a TV series, but that TV
Okay.
series also was developed by a Canadian. Uh, I believe it's Joshua John Miller, and who else again? It's Fortin, American MA Fortin, and Joshua John Miller. Fortin is the Canadian, and Miller is the American. So they developed that. You
Okay,
know,
so now we're gonna go with the next one, Ronnie TV, because we're running a little bit late.
I'm so
So
sorry.
just finish up with your second thing, and then we're gonna move on to your next pick.
But the yeah, that's almost at the end. It shows one of the associate came and said they're looking for you. So that's why it's finished like that. They're looking for you. So she was she controlled. She had a big run, a nice run, but again, there is another action, like another problem she got to face. So one of the associate came with bullet in his stomach, bleeding, saying, "Hey, they're coming for you," and then it stopped like that. For my third pick, it's a movie we all waiting. You know, everybody's waiting for that. So, coming to America 2, you know, who's waiting for Coming to America 2? I believe it's everyone waiting for that. So it was
I am definitely waiting for that.
the direct.
I actually went back and watched the first part one.
Okay, the director is I guess is Greg Brewer. This is the one who direct Hustle and Flow. So you're gonna know it's gonna be a good movie.
What about the writer? Who's the writer?
This writer, I believe it's they said Barris, Kenya Barris, David Sheffield, Barry. Anyway, Kenya Barris, David Sheffield, and story by Boston. So this is all the main. I believe Eddie Murphy too.
Yeah, I think
co-wrote.
so. Yeah.
So
I mean, the
I hope
characters are created by him.
that's correct. So he's got control of that. What is America Coming to America 2? But it's a continuation of you remember 1998 Coming to
Yeah.
America. So Prince Akeem, his parents wanted to how you call that? I don't know if
Marry him?
parents that they control the marriage, wants to
Arrange marriage.
arranged marriage, bribe. They want to bribe. Said, hey, I think we got a woman for you. You need to marry that because this is for the kingdom, Zambunda kingdom. So that's a woman is belong to there, and it's going to be good for you. Akim doesn't want that. So Akim saying, hey. I want to go to America. I don't want a woman love me because I'm rich. I want a woman who love me because she's in love with me. So he's going with his aide, Sami, and go to the story. They go to America and they end up working in a McDowell's, and she find the McDowell, the owner Cleo McDowell. The daughter is working there to a beautiful girl. So Prince Akeem wants to get her into emotion. He wants to win her heart. So it's difficult because she's got all the contender. So they take an
And what's the
apartment.
twist for the number two? What is the twist?
The twist it's because apparently Prince Akeem have a kid, so he's got to go
Oh,
back. He's got a kid. He's got to come back to America. So I'm sorry, I'm into coming to America one, but I wanted to people who didn't know that the twist. He's got a kid. He's got to come back to America. So when he come to America, he said, "Where's my?" He's trying to search for his
his
son.
son.
Apparently, he's got a son. So a lot of people playing in that. We got Rick Ross. We got Wesley Snipe. We got
Wow.
Tracy Morgan. Who else
Damn.
we have? Eddie Murphy.
Garcelle Beauvais.
Yeah, we have John
It's gonna get
Amos.
some a bomb for Garcelle, man. Come on,
We have
woo.
a lot of what's her name again? Tiana is a new one. Tiana Taylor,
Arsenio
James
Hall.
Earl, Arsenio Hall, yes,
Sure. Let's
and
get a bomb for Arsenio Hall.
German Fowler also. So it's gonna be a release. I'm not gonna try to give you a date, but it's not gonna be normally because we're in the digital age. Due to COVID, they want to release that the Amazon bought the distribution deal. It didn't buy the movie, the distribution deal. So most likely, Amazon trying to release that. I don't want to say the date. They're saying on March. I don't know if it's a March, but hopefully in March it's going to release. So we are almost at the end of February. So next month
Wow.
we should go
Hopefully.
watch that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Ronnie TV. I
So
was watching an interview of Rick Ross, and he said that he rented his mansion for the movie. I think at $2.5 million. Like, can you do you have any? Can you corroborate that? Can you see if it's true? Like that was an interview he did. Was it really
uh,
2.5?
so it's the expense so to rent that. So
To
I
rent
don't want to
because
say
he rented his for the movie. He rented his mansion in
two
Atlanta.
point five, 2.5 million. That's
That's
a
the
big
word.
mention. That's a big mention. Remember that Holyfield used to own that big palace. And if
Yeah.
Holyfield cannot pay his bill, I mean, it's better to sell it. So he's got to find a way to. I believe him, but I'm going to research. I believe him. It's a big mention, and he's got to find a way to pay electricity, to pay
Oh, but it's a
gas.
beautiful. It's a nice property. I saw some pictures online, like some videos. It's a castle.
To be honest, me, if I'm rich, I will never buy a big expense like that. I don't know. Rich goes with big stuff. I don't think so. Not anymore. 2.5 million to pay for electricity and all that. Open a community, open a school with that.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's
All
my
right.
pick.
So, you have anything else to add to Ronnie TV?
I mean, to finish, I was going to tell you the concert. I'm
Well,
not
no,
trying
we're gonna
to.
do that afterwards. We're gonna move on. We're gonna talk more. We're gonna go and talk about the podcast, and then we're gonna go back to you and talk about concerts. Is that okay?
It's up to you. It's up to you. You're the director, aka super producer.
So yeah. So we're gonna move back to with Bricktop. Bricktop again. Thank you for enlightening me with those podcasts. Actually, there's one that I really enjoyed, and I want you to talk to us a little bit more about the podcasts that we should look forward for 2021.
Yeah, man, definitely. And text, man. It's good. Like the information is there, and sometimes we don't get a chance. But if you let someone know, hey, this is a podcast I think that will interest you, and that's how word of mouth, and that's how podcasts they get picked up and they get big. And the podcast to look for 2021, again, in no particular orders, particular order. I'm gonna start with hot boxing with Mike Tyson. What more can I say? Well, to me, growing up, Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet, and still is today. He's a legend. He made hundreds of millions of dollars. He was a heavyweight champion at a very young age. I think it was 19 or 20. Well, look it up and correct me to make sure that it's. I don't. I'm not sure if it's 19 years old or 20 years old, but he was Iron Mike Tyson. He ended up losing everything. He went to jail. So now he's back on the spotlight, and just, I think to me, it's a chance that we have. Like we're fortunate to still have him around, just to get a glimpse of his intellect, just to see how he thinks, uh, his life experience, how he deals with certain issues. You know what I mean? His experience. He traveled the world, so he's got a lot to say, and we have a lot to learn from Mike Tyson. And also, he had a slew of great guests, so that's very important. Also, you can't just be doing a podcast to do a podcast, but you need to have great content. And Mike Tyson is up to the game, man. He brings that. He brings it to the table, and it's very interesting. And he has like great guesses. He's on his third season now. Don't get me wrong, Mike Tyson is already popping. The reason why I chose him, like I said, for the earlier, um, it's probably they're going to be propelled into an international status, and they really have, and also with the content that they upload daily, that brings traffic. So people are, once you go to his channel, you there for at least an hour or two. There's so many great shows, so many great interviews.
I wanted to insert to say also I like Mike Tyson. He is also a comedian. He had a show, I believe he was doing that in Toronto, comedy
He
show.
was doing a stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got
It's a
something
monologue.
to
It's
give.
a monologue.
Yeah. He's got something to give. He's not only a Mike Tyson, the boxer. He's been
Oh
involved.
yeah.
He had a lot of learning experience, and he's not the guy who people. I don't know if people used to hate him, but I think he's evolved. He's evolved, and he's
Oh yeah.
you know I have
He's a
nothing to
legend
say.
to me.
Yeah.
Well respect. He made mistakes, but now he's back, and I think he has a lot to give to the community. So shout out to Mike
Yes.
Tyson.
Yeah. You say it.
Okay, my second one is Daytime Tea Time with Candice. It's like a celebrity talk show host. Recently, she had that guy. I forgot his name. Help me, people. Who played in Hustle and Flow.
Howard,
And
is it?
what's his name?
Light skin guy. Let me check it out. Let me check it out.
I forgot his name,
Let's check it out. We live. We live.
Sorry.
I said we're going to check it out.
Okay, you
Terrence
check it out?
Howard?
Sorry?
Terrence Howard or Howard Terrence?
Terrence Howard, I think, something like that. I'm not sure, but he played in Hustle and Flow, man. Anyways, so again, she
Yeah,
has
Howard Terrence. Yeah, that's it.
great interviews, and she has a little bit of gossip on her show, a celebrity gossip thing. But she's very articulate. She's very bright, young woman, and she's a go-getter and great topics. She's gonna be right now. She has approximately 500,000 subscribers. So that's not too bad. It's very good, actually. It's amazing. And she's still going up. And you'll see, you're gonna hear a lot of Candice daytime tea time in the near future.
So bricked up. I got an answer for you concerning the actor. His name for Hustle and Flow was DJ. That was the character's name, and we're talking about Terrence Howard.
Howard, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Let's give a round of applause for finding that out.
Yes, it's Terrence Howard, and she did an interview with him recently, and it's pretty interesting. So you can look it up. You can go to her YouTube channel, subscribe, and she got great content.
Great. So what?
My last but not least It's a show. It's a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game, featuring Gilly the King and Wallace. Gilly the King is well respected in the street of Philadelphia. He's a ghost rider. He used to be down with Cash Money. Wallow 267 is that's his cousin. Went to jail at the age of 17. Did 20 years in jail. He just got released not too long ago. I think it's a year or two ago. He's fresh out, full of ambition, full of positivity, and I think these two represent the real OGs. And what I mean by OG is the offering game, uh, free game that is, to the youngin out there, to the youth, in order not to make the same mistake that they did. And especially if you're a young aspiring artist, they give jewels down there. They give crazy gems. They have great interviews. Again, people, great content. That's very important. That's imperative for you to have great content, a great substance. And shout out to Gilly the King and Waldo 267, man. You can see their family. They have a great chemistry together. They're mad funny, man. So check it out, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching. I think it was episode 92, I think. There was one episode they invited a bunch of strippers and they were giving them.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
That was really, really funny.
Did he wrote for Cash Money or Lil Wayne?
He wrote for Lil Wayne and for allegedly, but he's well respected and he's been in the game for a minute and he's an OG man. Respect to Gilly the King.
But what is it? You think it's as his place? He's got a lot of stuff to like. You know, you said Mike Tyson had a podcast. He's got a lot to give to the community. So you think he's got a lot to give to the community also?
I really believe that they're doing something positive for the kids, for the youth. And for example, they had an interview with this rapper called Ross. He started independent. They're giving out free games, people. So if you go to the podcast, you're gonna learn something that's gonna help you to go where to get where you're going. So I'm telling you, they're he's charismatic. These two guys, you can feel
Yeah.
the energy. You can feel that hey, they have something to say, and they spreading positivity, man. They have room, man.
Very
It's,
good.
it's amazing.
And what's funny with them, and like when I watched them, at one point I was like, "Whoa, they're about to like snap on each other," but no, they make fun of each other. It's like it's nothing, you know. And for someone to be able to laugh at himself, you know, live, and to be, you know, someone comes from jail. Usually, when you come out, you get out of jail, you got that tough mentality, that tough aura on you. You know, like nobody wants to mess with you. But he's like totally opposite. He makes you laugh. Wallow 267, he's my boy, man.
Shout out to all of them, man.